Hello? Okay, cool. Working? Hello? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent, excellent. How's everybody doing tonight? Pretty busy day for me. Went for a really good run earlier, and now I'm excited to play some Dark Souls. So, and last time we got to Iron Keep, and I died stupidly, very foolishly, but you know that's how it is. I think I might go 3 hours tonight, something like that. I don't know if I want to do 4 hours in a row, because it seems like by the time I stop, like sitting through a 4-hour stream, that seems like really hard to do. Like even 3 hours is a lot. But I guess that's the thing about live streaming is you're not supposed to watch the whole dang thing, you know. Oop. Okay, well, I think I lost like a ton of souls right just now. Okay, oh well. I don't have a setup for this area, so I gotta get one. It's fine, it's fine. Let's see. Okay. Oof. And then obviously he does this. Blast him. Okay, so maybe I'll try urine here actually. Maybe we can urine our way out of this one. Oop. Swag. So I'm kind of new to urine. No. Okay, apparently it just doesn't work. These guys. Yeah. What the? Yeah, you just can't urine them. You literally just can't urine these guys. That's so crazy. That's actually really crazy. I sort of expected that would work. I like legitimately thought that might work. But apparently not. Okay, well we know now. We know now. You know, we figured it out. It's life for you sometimes. Can't urine your way through everything. You know, that's the whole point of the game. You know, with the Throne of Want and all that. I'm gonna do this joke again. Yeah, so the Throne of Want, right? That's urine, right? Yearning, you know, Throne of Want. But it's the power to create and destroy, you know? Like that's it. Like you know, you can either skip some enemies or the enemies just ignore it for some reason. And there's no consistent way of telling in advance. Probably there shouldn't be. So you got to be careful of the desire, you know. To want is human, you know. Actually, maybe I'll try hitting the lever here. See if I get like an easier enemy pack. Honestly, this is pretty easy. Let's try hitting the lever. Well, okay, I buy that for $1. We just do it again. Yeah, but guess what? It doesn't eat that iron or the Elan Captain. Yeah, so there's like no point even doing that. Like you kill like one guard with that. Mention this guy. Maybe I can skip this. I guess I could just drop him off, right? Can I just do this? Nope. Oh, not quite, huh? They thought of everything. Ow. So I guess maybe this guy will fall for it. Yeah, he totally will. Okay, well, at least we know. There's still one more. Oh, come on. Anyone else do you know how to play, or what's it called again? You've got to play well. You've got to play well. You've got to play well. You've got to play every day. It's his own meme from the mid-2000s. But the relation here is that there's a part where he gets killed. He's like crit aim shot from across the zone. Like some guy like kills him with like a one shot or something. And it's some guy with a bow. Yeah. So it's a very topical meme, very relevant to today's generation of children, and not at all a completely outdated meme in any way, shape, or form. The beginning of the video starts with like an ad for a defunct keyboard company for like gamer keyboards. I told it to show fewer ads. Anyway, I gotta keep, so like I literally have the minimum. I should just, I don't know. I wish there was like some way where I could have to like show one ad. Like if you open the stream, you get to see an ad, and that's it. That's what I want, but they won't let you do that. And that's what I want. Like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that much ad. Anyway, and I have that setting checked where it's like show it to people at different intervals or whatever. It's supposed to be some like smart system, I guess. Or it, I don't know. We're just doing random stuff. Swag. Swag ironclad kill. And I had a nice Mapo tofu for dinner that I made myself. I fried the tofu beforehand, which I might not do in the future, I don't know. I feel like unfried tofu maybe add something to the experience. Oh, this part sucks. This part really sucks, by the way. This is where I died last time. This jack ass. Come on. No, 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 no. I tell you, no, no. Ah, it's so bad. I need to juice up beforehand and like lock them up. The combo. That's the only way I'm gonna do this. It's the only stinking way I'm gonna do this. It's so stupid. I have to do this every single cycle now too. What if I can run? I don't think I can run past these guys. Maybe. Well. You know what? We can try. This place is. Oh well. There goes my souls. Yeah. We'll try it. We'll try it now. This place is kind of a soul pinata, and so it's like a lot of areas where I don't really want to run past it if I can avoid it, because I am getting a lot of souls the whole time, and so it's like not really that bad a use of your time. It's like it's not like an amazing use of your time. There's faster and easier ways to get souls, but by the same token, okay, so he just stops hitting the thing. Did that work? No, it didn't work at all. Okay, bunch of scumbags. What a mess. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, they really don't want you running past everything in this game. They're like, no, you can't do it. It's like, stop right there, criminal scum. It's literally how it is. That's literally how it is. They're literally like, stop right there. You violated the law. On the Jarl's orders. Like, halt. Stupid Skyrim cops. This was going on. This is literally what's going on here. They got some dumb Skyrim cops. Dark orb everything. Come on. Yep. That's what they don't tell you when you get into Dark Souls 2. Like, oh, it's so fun. You get to shoot laser beams and stab people. They don't tell you about the Iron Keep death runs. They don't even warn you. It's not politically convenient for the Dark Souls 2 crowd to admit that these runbacks are really difficult. Come on. Stupid ironclad. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Ah, come on. Getting double teamed here. I'm getting just straight up hardcore double teamed here. Come on. Boom. That's right. That's right. Into the drink, buddy. I mean, it's not a drink, it's lava, but you get the idea. Tasty, tasty lava. You know, they say that if life was silicon based, we'd drink lava. I highly doubt that, but yeah, who knows? Oh, I'm not a scientist. I've never been to school or whatever. Please don't kill me. There we go. You know what they say about science? As Rick and Morty says, a science, how's it go? Science is more an art than it is a science. You know, you gotta feel that. You gotta feel that shit. Excuse me, pardon my French there. You know what I mean. You get what I'm trying to say. You gotta use your heart. Science is more about heart than it is about brains or reason. It's not about math or you know, certainty or anything like that. Yeah, so lava drinking, Silicon Life, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Buff up. Now maybe, just maybe, we'll kill this guy, or something. This is like really annoying. So we have to shoot down like 100 goons, and then our reward at the end of that. Honestly, maybe I could get up the ladder. Oh, there we go. Oh, ow, that hurts so bad. Please stop. Got him. Okay. And he probably respawns too. That's the crazy thing, is that guy probably very much respawns. I have no doubt in my mind that that guy respawns. So, well, I mean, we'll find out, I guess, in about 2 seconds. Turn off the thing. Hit the fire. No? Okay. Cool. Whatever. They're going easy on me. This is what's going on here. Okay. Now, dark weapon, I guess. We'll give it a shot. He's perfectly weak to dark. Spells are bad. Honestly, I could kill him entirely with Dark Orb, I bet you. Well, not if I... Yeah, I could straight up kill him with Dark Orb. I think in higher cycles, it'd be a lot trickier. Ah, come on. Do I? Oh, I have Silver Cat equipped. Or I've Covetous Silver. Cool. That's an attack I think I've never seen before. I don't know if that's New Game Plus only or something. Could be. Lol. Whoa, hello. Here's my opportunity to attack. Oof. What is this? He's like doing random stuff. This boss has always been such a pain. He's really not that bad, actually. He's very gimmicky, really. I'll never not hate this boss though, because he killed a bunch of my deathless runs. He straight up killed 2 or 3 deathless runs. So I'll never kind of not hate this boss. But he's really not that bad. If anything, he's actually kind of easy. But if you're, you know, if one death kills your whole run, he's a huge pain sometimes. I should get key. Let's see here, wait a minute. Yeah, I should get key before I come here. I should get key, and so in the future what I'll do is I'll go to Forest of Fallen Giants and get key so that I can come here and grab the DLC Fume Tower before anything else. Just like a slight optimization. We'll just go to 5080p. It's really dumb, but I don't, whatever. I need more damage is what I need. But we'll just pretend I don't and act like and just carry on. Well, do I have a friggin' branch? I do. Okay, cool. And we'll get my last Estus Shard and Sublime Bone Dust this way. Why do I have? Need Rest of Bonfire. Or wait a minute. Let's go talk to Straight actually. Because I think I can get... I mean, I could be wrong. We'll see. But I don't know if I can get Fire Weapon yet, Flame Weapon just yet. trade. Yes, I do. I have exactly what I need, actually. Here we go. Hello. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I can just stick with my Pyromancy Flame. Then Fire Rapier for right now. Go Tune Spells. Drop that out. And get Flame Weapon. And it should be fixed damage. It shouldn't actually care what my, what my fire adjust is, or whatever the hell they call it in this game. Whatever the heck it's called. I can't remember. Okay, so, and then now next we go to whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, we're gonna kill Doors of Pharos. Do I have a Fire Drake Stone? I do? Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna need that. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we're gonna unlock her right now. And I can get my Pyromancy Flame up to +9. Not that it'll matter. I don't think I'm gonna use any Pyromancies at all, other than Flame Weapon. I think Flame Weapon's the only one. We'll see. Swag. Let's buff it up. Or we're actually gonna urine. We're gonna urine. Okay, hello Rosabeth. Dear friend Rosabeth, Amelphia. Okay, we give her clothes. Give equipment. Yeah, lawn helmet, why not? Whatever. Prisoner's tatters, why not? Sure. I want to get rid of stuff that's not valuable. There you go.
I have my but I'm wrong. Oh, it's hard. I went, but
wait. Okay.
Thank you. After I did, but perhaps.
We'll buff up first. Then we'll yearn. There we go. They should die in like one attack from this. Oh, it doesn't really do much. Oh no, there it goes, yeah. Swag. Okay, we get the last Estus shard right here. That's literally the last one we need. And then we just need to grab one more bone dust up ahead. And we're good. Once I get through whatever it's called. Once I get through Fog Land. Fog Town, whatever the heck they call it. I don't know. I'm an expert on the Fog Zone. Reminds me of that episode of Scooby-Doo where there's fog, and so Scooby cuts it with a knife and eats it. Which, I wish that was an option in this game. But it's probably just as well because we don't want to hang out there. There's like the one spot in the whole game you can just run past. This area here. It's like really weird. It's like really weird. I think this is the one area in the game. I wonder if this was like one of the first areas they designed or something. It sure feels that way. It feels very like beta build type stuff. Ow. Kind of has that energy to it. The 3D models are like really crappy. The textures and stuff. Like they're not that bad, but they're a little hard to buy. Like, well, no, maybe I'm wrong. I kind of buy it. I kind of buy it a little bit. Not like crazy. I'm not like, oh yeah, this is so super hyper realistic. You know, because when you start saying stuff like hyper realistic, then you know, then you're in creepypasta land. You know, then Sonic the Hedgehog's gonna come through your computer screen and like kill you or something. So you gotta be careful about words like hyper realistic, because you never know. You just never know. If maybe like evil Squidward is watching, or evil, you know, Patrick or something. You know, evil Mario. Some kind of like giant evil Mario. It's like watching. So you gotta be careful about the word hyper realistic, because if a game starts looking too hyper realistic, yeah, you're in trouble then. That's where the scary stuff happens. That's when you find yourself in a creepypasta. So it's probably just as well that these textures don't look too amazing, because if they do, oof, suddenly I know what's about to happen. Suddenly Super Mario. I'll be like, how are you even in Dark Souls 2, Mario? And it'll be like, bing bing wahoo. And then he's gonna like step on a Koopa and it's gonna like explode in like guts. And be like, whoa. In Dark Souls 2. That's the craziest thing about it. I don't know, who's the Dark Souls 2 creepypasta? I guess I could do like a... Like, yeah, maybe Najka the Scorpion Queen is like a creepypasta monster. Oh, please, please. It just doesn't feel the same though, you know? If it's not a creepy Mario, you know, what's even the point? Ow. Dang you, Najka. Oop. Let's grab there. Yep. And you know this fire is actually pretty good. Something in all and be all. But it also doesn't have to be. I think we need more decks now. I mean, I could keep pumping at ADP because I'm gonna be able to get through all these bosses no problem without any more damage. So I might pump ADP. But there's an upper limit to how much. Well, that's not really true. I mean, ADP just gives you more generous windows, right? So it kind of insulates you from. So if you're at least somewhat familiar with the boss, it insulates you from screw ups, and also gives you a little bit more little bit bigger window, a little bit more wiggle room on like potion or on Estus and on dodges, right? So
Is that?
I think it's good. I think it's a good stat. I think, well, the big picture thing, right? So we're looking here. So we go level up. Okay, so the big picture thing here is, you know, we're giving up a lot of decks for ADP, right? We are. Actually, let me look up the breakpoints real fast. ADP DS2. Wait, agility. We need to look at agility here. 113. So 113 will have 15 rolls on frame. But you need a lot of ADP for that. Honestly, I probably have too much. I probably only need like... I probably really only need about 110 ADP. 110 agility. We'll do it anyway. We can always respec. It's not really that big a deal. Okay. Well, we'll go to Lost Bastille. We need to go to Macduff. And then with Macduff, we might be able, or we can, because I want to fire infuse this stupid sword. No, that's not it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give this a fire infusion. Because that'll be good against Royal Rat, Vanguard, and Royal Rat Authority. I think, anyway. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Spell parry. Okay. Now... I'm gonna get invaded. Oh. Yeah. Fudge. Full stone kill. Okay, cool. It worked. Get ready, bud. Yeah, that's right. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Super easy. Super easy. Now we just need to kill the boss. Which is going to be a lot trickier. I think I have the setup for it, but there's no easy way. This boss is always a pain, always been a pain. But I think I have the setup for it. Okay. I have a Dark Knight Stone. No, oh, I do. One? Is that one right? Dark Knight Stone? No. I'm literally out of Dark Knight Stones. Okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think I don't even have to fight that one. Maybe none of them. Where is it? It's here. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, we need a couple things. First things first, we take off these dark orbs and we put on... Where is it? Scraps of life. Okay. So, first things first, we flame weapon up. Oh. Need my fire sword. Fire warp sword, yep. Flame weapon. 3 scraps of life. And we don't have a dark infusion on this thing, so it's not going to be as good as it could be, but it's way worse than it probably should be. Oh fudge, we're cooked anyway. Okay, whatever, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Just try it again. This is how I did it last time. But this... Honestly, we're not even using the right chime. Let's just use a different chime. Oh, here we go. Never mind. We have a Dark Cave this chime plus 10. Never mind. What am I doing? There you go. That explains everything. Flame weapon. Scraps of life. Okay. Let's go. There we go, that's better. There we go. Oof. Need not be locked on. Oof. Florp. Fudge. Pain. Come on. Yep, so we're gathering. Okay, cool. That was easy. Super, super easy. Back to Germ's Respite. Just go through it again. And then we go through the area again. So we'll go Dark Rapier back on. We'll go Scraps of Life, we don't need anymore. Dark Orb, and then also Dark Weapon. Much, 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 much better than Sunlight Blade or Crystal Magic Weapon, I think. I think the lightning element is better, but not by enough, in my opinion, to justify it. Especially considering Dark Orb is just completely broken. It just makes some stuff so much easier that would otherwise be a huge pain. Oh no, I forgot Gavlan. Screw Gavlan. Ugh. I hate I don't hate Gavlan. But it's like, come on. Come on, homeboy. You're gonna make me talk to you in every single freaking all 3 locations. You're gonna make me go back to Harvest Valley, and you're gonna make me go back to No Man's Wharf. And I have to do that just every time. Freaking Gavlan. Isn't even an interesting character. It's like what even does he do? Just like random stuff. He's like the lol so random of this game. Definitely. 100%. Gavlan's like... Or I think he's voiced by the same guy who voiced Chen Stormstout in Warcraft 2. Or Warcraft 3. While we're at it. There's another thing he's done wrong. He was the panda. Hey man, what's going on? How you doing? You're live right now too? Cool. It's good to hear. How you doing? How you enjoying streaming? You like it? It's not bad, huh? Deltarune, huh? So is that out yet? Is Deltarune is it complete now? Because I know for a while it wasn't complete. Is it finally like out completely? Because okay, because I do want to play Deltarune at some point. But I get the feeling it's not ready. See, I actually really liked Undertale. I thought Undertale was actually really good. Yeah, I really liked Undertale. I thought Undertale was really good. Undertale was like a top tier video game. The only problem with it was kind of for kids, you know? Just a little tiny bit. Not like I was like, oh no, you know? But like it was just like a little teensy tiny bit. Like, but I liked the evil route. I did that. I killed Sans and everything. That was really fun to do. I really like killing Sans. I really like Gaster. I saw a Gaster hallway, believe it or not. So I've only played the game a handful of times, but I did see a Gaster hallway. I didn't get all the Gaster events, but I definitely saw a bunch of them. I love the music. I really love like the people freaky for Toriel. Yeah, dude, people are crazy about Toriel, man. It's really I mean, I won't call it strange, but you know. I mean, like, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people are people, you know? But, it's a little weird. It is a little weird. Also, how the heck is a kid supposed to beat Sans? Like, Sans is really hard. Like, Sans took me a while. Sans isn't, like, the hardest boss in any video game ever or anything like that, but, oof. That Sans was really tricky. No way. It's crazy, dude. You're like a prodigy or something. It took me hours. I was fighting that boss for like hours and hours when I fought him. Come on, backstep. There you go. Cool boss though. I definitely really enjoyed fighting him. I think a lot of people complained about it, but I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was really cool. I kind of wish they'd made like a super hardcore mode and all the bosses were really tough. Dude, that's really impressive. Because I sure as heck couldn't have done that, let me put it that way. I was like 25 when I beat him. It's a good game though. Really good game though. I think I knew people in college who were like Undertale fans. I'm an Undertale fan, that's for sure. I went to a party dressed as Sans Undertale and nobody got it. No, I did not. Is there a 10-year anniversary thing for it? It's a great game. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? I really, really, really liked Undertale. I thought, yeah, actually Undertale I think was suspiciously good. It's one of those games that I think a lot of people write off because it's like pretentious or something, but no, I thought it was really insanely good. Like, extremely high quality game. Yes, I have. I absolutely have. 100%. I have 100% died to Prowling Mages in Congregation. Not a whole bunch or anything like that. But definitely, I have absolutely 100% died. I don't know. I can't remember. But I've 100% died to that boss. I absolutely. Like in some kind of dumb, silly way. Yeah, absolutely. Like, no doubt that I've 100% done that. I can't remember when though, but it's not like I've died a whole bunch of times to it or anything like that, but I very much have. I know, you know how it is where it's like you do something really stupid and you have like no HP, like you're doing like a spell casting only run or something, and like a zombie hits you at the same time, you get hit by a lightning bolt or something like that, you know. You've never died to them. Well, you know. Need scraps of life. Okay. Yeah, it's actually one of the more interesting bosses in the game, I think. I think there's no boss like it in the series. But definitely really silly to die to, that's for sure. Definitely like under too easy, really. Yeah, dude, have a good night. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. But anyways, like I was saying, I love Undertale. I freaking love Undertale. There's a, what do you mean when, oh, okay. Oh, there's an Undertale anniversary live that ended already, is what you mean? Cause, yeah, you'll never catch me bad-mouthing Undertale. Let's put it that way. Okay, how do I get down there? Dang, I thought I was gonna sneeze there. Sorry. You know how it is where you're gonna sneeze and then you like don't. Like, oh, worst. Absolutely the worst. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, Undertale, and how much I love Undertale. I freaking love Undertale. I absolutely love Undertale. They should sell a t-shirt that's like, I'm Undertale's #1 fan. I heart Undertale, but then it's like the heart from Undertale. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd wear it. I'd have that t-shirt and I'd wear it. Because I actually really like Undertale. You're in Deltarune? Is that a Deltarune thing that I don't know about? Dude, Deltarune sounds so based. I want to play Deltarune, actually. Like, I low-key want to play Deltarune so bad now. You're making me want to play Deltarune so bad. I freaking loved Undertale. So good. It was so freaking good. I see so many Undertale memes, and I just like always I'm always like, or I see so many Deltarune memes, and I'm just like, I just keep putting it off. And now you're making me want to play Deltarune so bad, dude. Like, I want to play Undertale again. It was so good. Well, I don't have it. I don't have 25 bucks, right? Well, I'll be able to buy it later, but not right now. It's so good. Ow. Whoa, fudge. This is gonna take me forever. Yeah, I probably will. At some point I will play Deltarune though. 100%. What do I need here? Well, let's go Dark Ore. Oh, you know what I need to do here? We gotta yearn. This is one of those yearn moments. We're gonna yearn this. Yeah, I really liked yeah, the thing about Undertale is so crazy. Yeah, dude, thank you. Sure. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know if I have another computer to put it on. I probably can, actually. Let me do that in a minute. Bruh. One second. I'm locked in for a second. I already have my stream on my phone. I can put it on my computer though. After I take care of this. Sure. Yeah. We'll take a look at your stream. We'll take a look at your stream. What do you post? Oh, you post like a bunch of stuff. Oh wow, Fortnite, huh? You got like a ton of Fortnite stuff and Binding of Isaac. So you're a Fortnite and Binding of Isaac guy. Look at that. Where's the live? Oh, there it is. Oh, you got 10 subscribers, dude. Cool. Dude, hell yeah. Deltarune. Yeah, I got it on my other monitor. Looks like a really good game. Marvel Rivals. I don't know, I kind of, after League of Legends, I kind of gave up on all competitive games. Like, that's the thing you gotta, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that. How about Yume Nikki? You talking about Yume Nikki? Or what? What do you mean when you say Nikki? Because in Japanese it means diary, but it's also a really common name in English. There's like a lot of women named Nikki and stuff like that. Well, I wouldn't say it's that common, but it's common enough. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm cool with Yume Nikki, but I haven't played it. means dream diary in Japanese. Oh, come on. Wow, it just one-shot me. Oh! Oh, Nikkei Goddess of... Yeah. It looks pretty funny, actually. I've seen a lot of, like, promotional stuff for it, where there's, like, voice actresses in Japanese. It's, like, really fun to translate the Japanese, like, stuff. Mirai Nikki. Yeah, so future diary. So Nikkei is something different. I don't know what Nikkei means, but Nikki means diary. So Yume Nikki is dream diary, and Mirai Nikki is future diary. Just the meaning of that. I speak some Japanese. Oh, give me 1 second. Hold up. Let me take care of this first. I gotta get through this room. I've never heard of. Yeah, see, I'll look into Mirai Nikki. Mirai. Maybe that's something I'll watch or read or something. But I haven't heard of it yet. I've literally never heard of it, I don't think. I don't necessarily know like every anime all the time. But it's good, yeah, I'll look into it. I used to be a lot more into anime when I was younger. But as an adult now, I kind of don't really watch it very much. Even as a kid, I didn't really like it that much. I was really always more into video games, personally. Which is not to say that I hated... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fudge. Can't dodge it that way, huh? Yeah, almost. Like I had like 1 HP left or something. This boss hits like a truck, which I was a little surprised by. Because I think no boss hits as hard as this guy. Or very few bosses hit as hard as this guy. Oop. Shoot. Fudge. No, come on. Yeah, one-shots me. Maybe I could put on more armor or something. That was so stupid of me. All I had to do was roll through that. Now I look like a huge fool. Well, presumably she's female. So it varies. Spiders vary a lot. Spiders are really complicated animals, actually. Believe it or not. Spiders are extremely complicated animals. So the differences between any two given types of spider could be like tremendously large, and we wouldn't necessarily know. Okay, like, so to give you some context, okay, so spiders are older than... Spiders are like really old. Spiders have been around since like the time of the dinosaurs, before the time of the dinosaurs. So there have been so spiders have existed before any land animals. They're some of the oldest land animals other than insects. Okay, so when you're talking about a spider, there's no consistency. Spiders do all kinds of random crap. They're like their own entire thing. So whether or not the spider is, so the idea that this spider, now, does this spider supposed to represent like a real kind of spider? I don't know, right? I kind of doubt it, but like they're really, like, spiders are really crazy. So the differences between, like, if you see a spider and you see another kind of spider and they look really different, it's because they are really different, because they are insanely different. Probably that's a thing that spiders can do. I'm not sure. I'm not a spider expert. But generally, most living organisms do require male and female, but there are some organisms that can do all kinds of weird things with that. Like, it's called parthenogenesis. But generally, you need a male spider. But it's important to understand that in a lot of cases, male spiders are much smaller than girl spiders, right? So when we think of like mammals and stuff, we think of male mammals being larger than female mammals, right? But for insects, it's often reversed. A boy spider will often be a lot smaller than a girl spider for whatever reason. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, who knows? I mean, obviously it's, just like a monster, like... But yeah, I mean, presumably these spiders are loosely based on some kind of real spider that they've seen, that the developers saw. But yeah, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Like, spiders vary so wildly that there's no telling how this spider could be. So, but I guess it's a web-laying spider. So some spiders don't create webs, right? So it's some kind of web-based spider, right? That has like a web of some kind. So I think that means so webs have been around for a long time. Webs are actually really interesting because insects have wings, right? So spiders have webs. You know what I mean? But there are like lizards and stuff, and certain sea creatures, where how they operate is that if there are no males, this is actually a real thing, by the way. So there's like lizards on some islands and stuff, where if there's no males around, they will literally lay eggs, and then all of the eggs will be boy spiders, will be boy lizards. Okay, and the reason that works is because chromosomally, right, mammals have two sex chromosomes, right? The X and the Y, right? So I'm, for example, XY chromosome. Women are XX chromosomes, right? Female mammals or humans or whatever are XX chromosome, right? Well, for lizards and a lot of birds and stuff, it's actually reversed. So the girls are ZW chromosome, and the boys are ZZ chromosome or something like that, or WW chromosome, okay? So the idea being is that in some situations, you can have a female lizard with like a ZW chromosome, and that lizard can lay an egg that's always WW or ZZ chromosome, and then that's a boy lizard, right? So they do have a strategy to reproduce if... Yes, it's something different. So boys... So male mammals are XY or whatever, and female mammals are XX, right? So lizards, so some birds and some reptiles and stuff, it's reversed. So girl lizards are like ZW, and boy lizards are like ZZ. That makes sense? So you can have interesting kind of scenarios where on some islands, and in some cases, a lizard will lay eggs despite there being no boy lizards. That's a real thing. And the children and the babies produced are all boys, right? But for most animals, for most organisms, for most complex forms of I don't know, I guess. For most animals, yeah, most animals. I believe the majority of multicellular life reproduces sexually via XX and XY chromosome type stuff and like gene recombination. But I think there might be a small number of multicellular life forms that don't. Or and things like jellyfish, you know, like jellyfish. So jellyfish can reproduce sexually, but they can also reproduce asexually, stuff like that. There's all kinds of random stuff in the ocean.
Proceed.
So exactly what this spider can do. Well, technically the spider can't do anything because it's a, you know, video game, but you get the idea. Let's see. Want this? Want warp sword? I think. Yeah, the lizard goes to the Pride Parade and stuff. There's like some random island lizard at the local Pride Parade. That'd be so based. Like imagine you go to a Pride Parade and there's like a lizard. There's like a fancy lizard that that's just like there, like some huge lizard from like the ocean or something. But they don't like people, so they're like really awkward. So it'd be really tough to have like a big lizard with that kind of situation. But yeah, for one reason or another, some multicellular life does reproduce asexually. Although whether or not this particular spider can, I've never heard of a spider that can do that. Why hyena have both? Hyenas are mammals. So hyenas are mammals. So they reproduce sexually. And on top of that, the girls have XX chromosomes. I don't know anything. Oh, shoot. I don't know really much about hyenas. I know they're highly territorial. They're very, very highly territorial. And they do things like they eat bones, right? So like a carcass will be left out in the wilderness or in the savannah, and they'll crack open the bones. They'll wait for like a rotten carcass and they'll like eat the bones and they'll crack them open and get the marrow and stuff. Is my understanding of hyenas. Hyena don't have both. Hyena, I believe, have all the accoutrement of a mammalian creature. They do weird stuff. They are weird. They are weird in that way. I'm not going to elaborate, but they are strange in that sense. The location of their birth canals and stuff is very strange, but we don't have to worry about that. I don't even know them that much about it. I'm not like a hyena expert or anything. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, wildlife is hard, man. Crazy stuff. No Dark Souls in Fortnite, you know, out there in the African savannah. You're in a stakeout. You're watching, you know, hyenas or whatever. Oh, did he? Hold on, I'll look over your stream real quick. What is it? What's he reusing from Undertale? But anyway, yeah. So really cool organisms. Really cool organisms. Definitely. I think the girl hyenas are bigger. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in hyenas. But like for example, a long time ago there was that Harley Quinn movie. That let's take a look here. There's that Harley Quinn movie. No, I don't. Oh, wait, is it be? Anyway, yeah. So really cool organisms. Really cool organisms. Definitely. I think the girl hyenas are bigger. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in hyenas. But like for example, a long time ago there was that Harley Quinn movie. That let's take a look here. There's that Harley Quinn movie. Yeah, I don't see what they reused. But anyway. Oh, okay. Interesting. But but like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the thing about hyena is, right, Attack Sprite. That's really cool. I don't see it. I don't recognize it, but anyway. So for the example, that Harley Quinn movie that came out years and years ago. Okay, so they wanted a hyena in the film, and what they had to do is they had to dress up a golden retriever dog like a hyena, because hyenas are extremely aggressive, very territorial. Like, I don't even think I've ever seen a hyena in a zoo. They're probably very, very difficult animals to keep. I would suspect they're like absurdly difficult animals to keep and have. Because like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a hyena in a zoo. So it's like, we've gone to the zoo, right? I went to the zoo a bunch of times as a kid. You had tigers, you got wildcats, you got lions, you got hippos, right? You got giraffes, you got rhinos, right? But don't you have, when you go to the zoo, a hyena? You got buffalo. Buffalo are probably really easy to keep. American bison, as they're actually called. Peccaries, right? That's another American animal that I've seen in zoos here. But hyenas, no. I suspect hyenas are, maybe I have seen hyenas, I don't know. But I suspect they're relatively difficult animals to have and manage. They're also very huge. They're also a lot bigger than you think they are. You look at them and you imagine kind of like a coyote-sized animal. I think they're much larger. I believe they're like more like a giant dog. They're like really big and huge. You know, you can have elephants at the zoo. You can have big old elephants at the zoo. Those do pretty good. You know, a lot of animals that do pretty good in the zoo. I don't know about a hyena. But I'm also not an animal expert. You know, see. Yeah. Funny that, huh? Oh, gorillas. You see gorillas and the orangutans too. See lots of monkeys. Oh my god. Tons and tons of monkeys too. Yeah, a lot of those. All kind of snakes, lizards, sloths, polar bears. Polar bears do, I guess, okay in zoos. But I don't know if I've ever seen a hyena in a zoo. And you end up wondering why. You'll wonder why. They're also highly social animals too. So maybe that's part of it. Of course, there's a lot of animals that don't show up in zoos. No, we're not. We're in like +2 right now. This is gonna take me a while. This is gonna be a while. We're literally in +2 right now. Yeah, so this is gonna take so long. Like, I'm gonna be doing this for weeks, basically. But no, unfortunately, we're not in +2 right now. Not yet, anyway. Or we're not in +7 right now. I wish, because, you know, it's like, it's gonna take a long time. It's a problem with Dark Souls 2. I love it. I love it very much, but you gotta admit, it's a game that really does not want to be beaten on +7. It's like very, very... New Game Plus is like so tricky for this game. Oh yeah. We gotta fight Sir Lon 7 more times, brother. 7 more times. Because it goes to +7. So I've killed Sir Lon once. I have to kill Sir Lon... what is it? I have to kill Sir Lon frickin' 7 more times, yeah. 7 more times. So that'll be fun. Okay, we're gonna tune Scraps of Life. I guess I go clear bluestone. No, but Sir Lon's easy. I love Sir Lon. He's actually easy as hell. I think he's actually kind of like too easy, like legitimately. I fought him. He's probably one of my favorite bosses in the series, but he's also like kind of too easy. Uh-oh. Dude, I love ADP, brother. I give anything for that sweet, sweet ADP. I love ADP. It's my favorite stat in any Dark Souls game, I think. In some ways, it's the worst Dark Souls stat ever invented. It's like literally the most broken and worst Dark Souls stat that's ever been in any Dark Souls game ever. But it's also just so epic. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Oh, come on. Scumbag video game. Where is he? Well, let's there's a life it. Where is he? So he just got hit. No. Is this one? No, it's not that one. Nope. There he is. Swag. Faker Gerson. Who's Faker Gerson? Yeah. We get 99. You have it's like 17 iframes or something. I looked it up. It's a lot of iframes. You actually have like a lot of iframes, like a huge number, like a stupid number of iframes. Like a really, really, really dumb number of iframes. Let me look it up. I'll tell you. Because I want to know too. But you need a lot of ADP. You need like a ton of ADP. Oh, hold on 1 second, DS2. It's 17 iframes. At 120 agility, you have 17 iframes. Huh. So, 17 iframes is like, that's a lot, right? Like that's, it's like really, really crazy. 17 iframes, yeah. At 99 ADP, with like probably some, you probably also need some attunement too, I would reckon. But yeah, maybe I'll have 99. Maybe I will have 99. Whatever it's called. I probably will have 99. Yep. Just reverse fat rolling. Just sitting there. Just 17 iframes. Why not, right? Dude, it's like, but that's part of what Dark Souls 2 lets you do, right? They let you do that. They let you get away with that kind of crap. It's part of your rights as a Dark Souls 2 player. Just sit there and have a billion. No. DS3 does not have ADP. DS3 very much does not have ADP. DS3 is like you get a fixed number of rolls. You get a fixed number of frames no matter what. Absolutely. There's definitely no ADP in Dark Souls 3. And I'm glad, frankly. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what they were even thinking with ADP. ADP is literally the worst stat in any Dark Souls game ever. It's absolutely insane. And it's probably the best stat too. Hold up 1 second. I'll look at your stream in a sec. Yeah, I love ADP though. As far as like actually using it in the game, I love it. But it always feels like a bit of a waste because it doesn't really do anything for you if you can dodge good enough anyway. But still, I mean, like if you're gonna RTSR, you're gonna need like a ton of ADP. I wouldn't recommend doing any RTSR stuff or, any of that kind of crap without ADP. And potentially, it could also do. It could also be used for like meme hitless runs and crap like that.
could also
What are you showing me?
also use.
How good Deltarune looks. So this guy's playing Deltarune in the chat. Sorry, not to. I'm just telling this other guy what's going on. This guy's playing Deltarune in the chat, and it's actually a really interesting video game. Like I'm a little distracted by Deltarune because it does look like a good video game. I do want to play it at some point. Oh come on! Oh god. I'm gonna pick the red phantoms off with poison. I'm gonna use poison arrows, I think, or just regular arrows. I don't know yet. 2D game is vintage. I love Delta. I love Undertale. Like if you've never played Undertale, it's actually really good. It's like a scary good video game for what it was. Good art, good music, really fun. Fun characters. It was good. I liked Undertale. And Deltarune is out now. But it's so much longer. It's so long after I played Undertale that I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to get into it yet. Okay. So that one died. So I want to drop down here probably. Yeah, Hollow Knight's pretty okay. I tried Silksong out. I didn't really like it that much, but it's okay. Boom. Kill the last zombie. There we go. Over here. Ow. Hollow Knights is a little bit. I don't know about Blasphemous. I think I've heard of it, but I've never played it. But I think it looks really good. I'm not sure. I kind of want to get into 2D video games. I actually wanted to make like an indie game at some point. I'll look it up. I'll look it up in a second, and I'll tell you what I think. Because I think I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly where or what I saw about it. You know what I mean? There we go. What does he drop? Soul of a Great Hero, that's pretty cool. Hold up, I'm gonna look that game up. I'm gonna look Blasphemous up. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. Is this supposed to be Toriel's kid? Have I heard of this game? No, I think I have not heard of this game. I think there's another game kind of like it that I heard of. Looks cool though. Looks super cool. Oh, is he in college? Is that how old he is? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but I mean, like, I wish there was more time to play more video games. Because I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to playing Blasphemous, but... I don't know if I have the time right now. Redual weapons. Yeah, it's called Power Stance. I know what you're talking about. It's Power Stance. Yeah, so I can do that right now. If you want me to do it right now, I can. Watch. But you have to have certain stats. Yeah, so like... Boom. Now I can do that. Now I can thrust with both my swords. Go bam. Just like that. Where am I? There it is. Oh, you just get to attack with both weapons at once. It's not actually that good. It depends on your character, right? So if you have really high physical stats and you're using a +10 weapon vanilla, it's really good. But if you're not, if you're using like an elemental weapon like I'm using, it's not very good. So people usually don't like it. But if you want to play a character that's like a tank or something and has like a bunch of defenses, it's really good. It's like really, really, really good, actually. It's one of my favorite mechanics from the game, but it's also one of those things they got rid of because it just wasn't that powerful. So it kind of depends. So like, maybe I'll use it against an enemy here. Once I find an enemy, I'll try it out on them for you. Because I kind of want to see whether or not it works right now. Oh. No. Nope. No 2 shield block. There are some shields you can do like special attacks with, but no blocking with 2 shields. Yeah, that'd be too cool. So let me show you. So, right? So I do this and I can thrust both weapons. And then we'll go attack an enemy with it, right? Oh, uh-oh. See? But the damage isn't really that incredible. Look. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's not bad. It's pretty decent, actually. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Yeah, there's certain shields that you can use as weapons if you power stance them. So I can't remember the rain, or not rain shields, the purification shields or something. There's like some shields that you can get much later in the game. And if you use them together, you can attack with them and stuff, and you can block. So shields, you can attack with shields. Is what shields do. If you have a shield in the other hand, you attack with it, or in the right hand. But like I said, it's kind of not that useful. And the thing is, you can't buff both weapons at once, right? So if you're using elemental weapons with elemental buffs, you can't buff both of them elementally. You can't buff both of them elementally. You can only whatever it's called. You can only buff one of them. So it kind of doesn't really work with elemental buffs, and you kind of need elemental buffs for like New Game Plus. That's the problem with Dark Souls games in general, is that as you level up, okay, right? As you go into New Game Plus and you level up, characters converge, okay? So what I mean by that is, right, so if we look at my stats, for example, okay? So if we look at my stats, for example, right, like most stats soft cap, right? So I have 50 vigor, 20 endurance, 25 attunement, 40 dex, you know, 30 int, 30 faith, right? If I start putting in points past those points, I start getting a lot less value, okay? I don't lose all the value, but I start getting a lot less value, right? So if you're playing Dark Souls and you're trying to play Dark Souls optimally, you oftentimes don't really have the like a character that's New Game Plus, just kind of, they all kind of turn into the same character. Does that make sense? And so the more I level up, like, think about this, right? Like, let's say you have 99 in all stats. Are they? Because I've killed every boss, usually, is probably why. Because I've killed literally every boss. So I've killed all the DLC bosses, all the, you know, Dark Lurker, right? I've killed... I haven't been grinding, I've just been killing all of the DLC bosses. Is probably the biggest contributor, is the DLC bosses. And DLC areas and stuff like that, too. Where am I going? Is it up? I think maybe it's up the ladder. I would get lost in this place. Yes, because I'm doing every boss for every New Game Plus cycle. Including, like, yeah, Sir Lon and just all that crap. So it's going to take me like a billion years to do it all, but... Oh, wrong way. I'm getting turned around here. It's this way. And I'm using Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, and so my armor, okay? So my armor, my character's armor, is giving me bonus souls, right? So all my armor is, so this is like plus 5% souls, plus 10% souls, plus 5% souls, okay? And I'm using Silver Cat Ring for every boss, right? So I'm getting more souls than I would be getting otherwise. And then not only that, I'm killing every boss too. So it's pretty natural I'd be higher level probably compared to most characters. See, I don't know if this is like weirdly high. My stats are weirdly high or something like that, but yeah. Or if, yes, you you get the idea. And I've dumped like so many points into ADP, yeah. So it's kind of all just going to waste a little bit, yeah. But hey, you know, that's part of the fun of Dark Souls too. Need to stack ADP. Your Deltarune looks so good. Okay, so next up, we're going down. Dropping in this ladder. Okay, I think I can serve. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. It's probably fine. Oh, forget no, it's life gems. That's okay. I need those life gems actually. Means I don't have to buy them later. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I know this game. I've played this game a few times. Just a few times, yeah. Just a couple. I've played this game. I've really only played this game like 10 times. Somewhere between 10 and 15 times. So they're definitely players that know a lot better than I do, but yeah. I don't gotta think too hard about it. Requesting prayer. And then we need a Cathis Chime, Dark Rapier. This is actually my most played Souls game, I think. Even more than Dark Souls 3. I think I've played this... My first playthrough was like 100... Excuse me. My first playthrough was like 100 hours. Why doesn't this work? No, I haven't played Elden Ring yet. Eventually I will. Do I need more? Do I not meet stat requirements for this? 1 second. No? I just need a holy one, I guess. Need lightning pre- okay, cool, whatever. I haven't played Elden Ring yet. Elden Ring looks really good though, because I'm really worried my computer won't be able to handle it. Especially with streaming and stuff. So I'm like really like nervous about Elden Ring. It's like kind of makes me crap my pants. Just a little tiny bit. I do want to play it very badly, but it makes me very, very nervous that I won't be able to really cover it because of my computer. But at sometime soon I'll get it and I'll test it. Hold up, which character are you talking about there? Better than GTA 6. You still talking about the goat kid from Undertale? Whoa, man. Ah. Well, gotta try that again. Is it better than GTA, you say? That's really cool. GTA 6, so the one that hasn't come out yet. The one that's not going to come out for another, like, 10 years or something. Oh, they all respawn. Yeah, I don't know if the open world thing really does that much. I think it's just like a trend. I think people like open world until they actually like think about it, and then they're like, this is okay. Okay. Relsay, not Asriel. Yeah. Yeah, my grandchildren will play GTA 6, yeah. They'll be playing GTA 6 on Mars. Stuff like that, yeah. They're probably really afraid of it getting panned critically, which probably won't happen, but you never know. Seems like that's a relatively safe... Honestly, if there's any game in the world that I would bet would be good, yeah. Because what's going to happen is it's going to come out and then people are going to be like, it's so badly optimized. And then it's going to make, like, people are going to pan it critically. It's going to make, like, it's only going to make, like, $10 million as opposed to, like, $15 million. And so they're never going to make another GTA game. And that's what's going to happen. And there's going to be a bunch of YouTube videos of guys who are like, is GTA cooked, gamers? And that's what's going to happen. You know what? I can do... And like, you know exactly that's what's going to happen. So that's probably why they're not super interested in doing it. Probably how the... Yeah, apparently it's really good now. Apparently it's really, really good now. And I do want to play it. It looks really good. It does look really good to me. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. It's another one where I'm afraid my computer won't be able to hack it. Because I'm recording and streaming right now at the same time. So I'm streaming and I'm recording. And I'm, Yeah. So I'm like really worried that I won't be able to do all three things. Well, just because I'm used to doing things this way. Like, you can run through, but if I screw it up and I die, it's like not... You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a good use of my time if I screw it up. So I just like go slow and I just do it the way that I'm accustomed to doing it. Uh-oh. Watch me die anyway. Watch me like make like a huge fool of myself dying anyway. Yeah. Very likely, actually. You got in one. Oop. No, okay, cool. I did it. It's just the setup that I have. I know there's a better setup. Like I do know that. I probably should know the setup. Like, I absolutely 100% should know the setup. I just don't. And as like I've done it in the past. I know for a fact I've done it in the past. But the thing is, I did a long time ago. I did or not a long time ago, but like months and months ago, I did a Deathless No Bonfire run, and so that's just how I did it for Deathless No Bonfire. So I'm kind of just accustomed to doing things that way. Difficult as always. Challenging as always, Rodden. Challenging as always. Okay, there's a fire seed here too. Yeah, as long as if you do it right, it's maybe worth the time you spend. You know what I mean? Because like if you have to do it a whole bunch of times, that's like really dumb. So that's kind of my thinking. What is this again? Like, hold up. Yeah, we'll give you 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a setup that I have for it. But you're probably right. I should know a better setup. You're right. Is that literally Fourth Lord? Sir Alone is a joke. Getting to him is harder than the actual boss. I do love that boss. He's one of my favorite bosses in the entire Souls series. I think his arena looked really cool too. But so the trick with him, okay, what you want to do with him is you want to get really good at timing the charge. Okay, so when he does the dumb charge thing that he's always going to do, you want to be really good at timing that. And then just like you want to be rolling on basically his left side or his right side to dodge his sword swipes. And he's really easy once you do that. Literally the harder part to Sir Alon is getting to him. Getting him to him is harder than the boss, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll go more ADP. That's another reason why ADP is broken, is because it makes it easier to get the bosses like Sir Alon, okay? Because when you're on your way to Sir Alon, there's a bunch of like knights that are gonna like try to stab you and stuff, and so it just is so much easier if you just like ignore them, basically.
Oh, I'm Yui Leo.
Boom.
I'm
So we're plus 10, not that it matters. I don't think I'm going to cast any offensive pyromancies, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. I don't need that. Hello, dude. How's it going? I saw you I saw you a couple nights ago. Good to see you again. Okay, Dark Orb. We want Dark Weapon again. And then we go... Where am I going? Boss. Yep, yeah. That's actually it though, unfortunately. I am really like that. I am very much like that. I love ADP. If ADP were a girl, I would marry ADP. If ADP were like a beautiful lady, I would marry her. Yeah, I love ADP. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know that that a lot of people don't like ADP. I love ADP. I think ADP is like shattered, like completely broken and shattered. It's just unfair. But I think there does come a point where you overdo it. Yeah, absolutely, very much. And I'm probably like at that point. Very much so. Well, let me check Relsay's stream real quick here. Oh, dude, this game looks so good. So this Relsay smoking a blunt here. He's streaming Deltarune, and Deltarune looks really insanely good. I'm like blown away at how good Deltarune looks. I'm kind of like shocked. Need my dark rapier. It's T-Dog. Uh-oh, wrong sword. Hello, T-Dog. Roy. Yeah, so is it? I guess Roy is fine too. I'm kidding. I think he just forgot the T or something. I need scraps of light for this. No, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Like a Smash Brothers character. Roy. Okay, yeah, Shrine of Winter's open. Yeah, but I love ADP. Like I said, I can't get enough of ADP. If ADP were a sandwich, I would buy it and eat it. I would eat that. I would eat a tasty sandwich called ADP. No matter what anybody says. Okay. I think I can skip these next two guys. Don't have T and tree to make horse. So it's like a Trojan horse kind of thing. Is this are you trying to make a reference to the Trojan horse? Legend of the Trojan horse. Okay, one second. Let me see this Deltarune boss, and I'll give you my opinion about this Deltarune boss. I will let you know my personal opinion here. Let's see who's this Deltarune boss. Dude, this game looks so good. Yeah, if you've never played Deltarune, if you've never played Undertale or something, it's actually really good. A lot of people who are my age are like, Undertale sucks. Undertale's really good. It's very much a game that's like a little too easy, I think. But other than that, it's really insanely good. Really good music, really good characters, really fun stuff, secrets, weirdo stuff. It's got it all. Very underrated for, you know, but it is a kid's game. Or it's relatively easy. I wouldn't call it a kid's game per se. Like, I guess your grandma could play it, you know. It's that kind of game, though. Very good, though. I will never apologize for loving Undertale. It's really good. And I will take every opportunity to sell it as being like this insanely good video game, because it is really cool. But if you're expecting like Dark Souls or something, no. Not even close. I think I died like twice in my entire... Well, so there's two bosses at the end that are a lot harder. Yeah, Hollow Knight is really good. It's a little too easy. It has the same kind of problem, I think, where it's just a little tiny bit too easy. And I know there are people that are saying like, oh, it's so hard, it's so hard. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, no offense, right? The last thing I want to do is be like, oh, you're, you know, like talk down to people or something like that. But it's not that hard a game. It's a good game. It's a fair game. Dude, this character, this boss looks really cool, dude. This boss looks really, really cool. This looks really insanely cool. It like makes me want to play Deltarune, dude. Yeah, Hollow Knight looks... No, Hollow Knight is a really cool game. Really, really, really cool game. But it's just not a game I've... Oh god. It's just not a game I've gotten around to yet, and I know it's slightly easier than people think it is. But I will play it someday. when I'm done playing Dark Souls like 15 times or a bajillion times in a row. And the next game is Demon Souls. So if you like Demon Souls, once I finish this run, once I finish this run to +8 or +7, that's what's coming next is Demon Souls. So, bro, if you wanted to learn about Demon Souls, yeah, we're gonna learn about Demon Souls together. Really good, really cool game, really cool game. It's kind of the obscure Dark Souls title. Ow. Very popular game, Hollow Knight. I understand that. What game that has lantern where we travel world like Souls game? Are you talking about Darkest Dungeon? Oh. Oh, Demon Souls. Yeah, Demon Souls is really cool. No, I think Shu Kap Vo. I think I don't know if that is that Thai. I don't know. But or Vietnamese. It looks like. But sorry, I'm an American, so I just don't know necessarily. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think he's talking about. I think you're talking about Darkest Dungeon. I love Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is really good. Demon Souls is too. Yeah, Demon Souls I think is also really good. I think it's underrated. I think it's a little janky. It's a little old-timey and janky, but I think that's part of the charm of it, actually. Oh. Definitely part of the charm of it. Yeah, I've played Demon Souls like 2 or 3 times already, and both times I've loved it. It was like shockingly good. It's like really tough to get into. At first, you're like it's like a Dark Souls game but bad. Like that's your first thought about it, but after you play it a little bit and you really get into it, you like start seeing the magic of it, and it's really interesting. There's a lot of stuff. It's definitely not as polished as Dark Souls, I think. I think Dark Souls is a little bit more polished as a game, but it's also really underrated. Or maybe not really underrated, I don't know. I'm not really an expert on like what people think about it. Like, I think opinions on it are kind of mixed, but I absolutely adore it. Come on, pal. Make my day, punk. There we go. I don't even need to do this. I'm just like looking for an excuse to parry him. Even though I don't have to kill him at all. I can just run past him. So there you go. Yeah, I can't wait to get into Demon Souls. That's gonna be really fun. For me, at least. For me personally. It's an obscure enough game that I think people will like watching it, like seeing it. Dude, how long is this boss fight? Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm talking to Ralsei here. He's streaming Deltarune and it's kind of got me a little tiny bit engrossed. Like, I'm like a little tiny bit like, ooh. Super cool. Yeah, so it's like if you have like a nephew or something, or like a grandkid, you know, just something like that, like grandkid, nephew, friend of a colleague or whatever, and you need to buy him a video game, I think Undertale is really good. And Deltarune, I guess, would be the new one. Oh, Lord of the Fallen. Okay, cool. Hold up, we're gonna look that up. We're gonna look this game up, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. Lord of the Fallen. Oh, okay. This looks really cool. This looks really, really cool. I don't know if I have time for it right now. See, I assumed you were talking about Darkest Dungeon. Soul Reaver on the PS1. Is that a kid's game? Isn't that a Legacy of Kain game? Isn't that like a hardcore Legacy of Kain game? Like, I'm no expert at it, but Or is it just like easy? Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm familiar with the Legacy of Kain series, but in a lot of ways they're not. They're like old games. They're actually not that tricky games, I think, is my understanding of them. They're kind of like weird hack and slashes, right? I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's how things. That's just how the PlayStation era was most of the time. You didn't have like a whole bunch of crazy games. It's not like how it is nowadays, where there's always like some insane video game out. They just like test the limit of like what a human being can do. It wasn't how. It isn't how things used to be. For better or for worse, you know. Okay. Yeah, and then this way I can just come back here, get Dark Lurker. When it's time to kill Dark Lurker. Or wait, wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love old games. I'm actually a huge fan of stuff like Elder Scrolls Arena. I like the original, like I like a bunch of NES games. There's a chance I'll play an NES game in the future. I'll play like Fire Emblem or something for the NES. Really good game. Maybe I'll play like Castlevania or something. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it later. But that's going to be months and months away because I'm going to be playing Demon Souls a bunch of times. I'm going to play like a million Demon Souls runs. I'm going to do like... Oh, it's the hack and slash. Yeah, I see what you're saying. When you said hacker, I thought of like, I'm thinking of Neuroshock or whatever. Yes, it's really sad. It's really sad actually that our lives are so short and there's so many good video games. Not to be depressing. It's a good thing. It's a good problem to have, you know. It's a much better problem than having too few video games to play. But you know, that's sort of just how it is. I mean, think of all the video games you get to play. You know what I mean? That's really how you gotta look at it. It's the attitude you gotta have is like, oh well, you know, I get to play, you know, these many video games or whatever. And like I said, it's a good problem to have. Yep. That's the way things should be. Like I said, better to have too many good video games than too few, you know. Okay, so so this should take me like 2 seconds to kill. This boss should take me like no time. Where is it? Oh, you don't? Yeah. Very common. Yeah. A lot of people don't know about that spot. Very convenient. Very convenient. Because it's kind of funny because this boss isn't even hard. So it's like, why is it even there? I don't know. It just is. Okay, gentlemen. Whoa. Dude, I remember having problems with this boss like so long ago. Even though it's like the easiest boss in the game or something. Oh, fudge. ADP right there. Huge ADP. Okay, well ADP didn't save me there, but you did, yeah. Out of position. Oof. I'm like watching this so hard. They're kind of comedic, actually. Oof, wow. So I always think that's safe to attack on and still get a roll through, but it's not. There we go. Now it should be easy. This is like so pathetic that I've like botched this boss this badly. There you go. Oof, wow, jeez. There we go. Dude, just do it so wrong and still kill the boss. just absolutely embarrassing. I'll never live it down. Oh, I almost died there several times. That was very, very shoddy. That was extremely shoddy. Like laughably shoddy. Okay, more ADP. Gotta hit that 60 ADP. Okay, now we'll go to Central Drangleic. I'm kind of hoping it'll tick up to 113 and then I can stop putting points in ADP, but that hasn't happened yet. Because I will stop at 113 agility. I'm not going to keep going past that. And I really do need more dex. I really actually need more dexterity. Because I want to be able to power stance. And actually get like a lot of value out of it. The thing about power stancing is that, actually, you know what? I can power stance right now. I just don't think it's actually worth it, to be honest. I think the stamina cost is high enough that it's not actually worth it. But it's fine. It's okay. It's better if you have really high physical stats. Maybe I'll try it out though. It's better if you have really specific, like physically oriented stats. The more like magically oriented you are, the less good it is. But plus there will come a point where it's always optimal, but like your stats would have to be very high, I think. I don't know, maybe it's already optimal and I just don't realize it. I don't know. But the stamina, the problem is that it's complicated by the fact that the stamina consumption is a real thing. So it kind of depends on your scenario, right? So like if you're attacking with a rapier, you can sometimes get 2 to 3 attacks in on a boss in a row, and when that happens, it's probably not worth it, because there's like a math component to the whole thing about like stamina, right? It depends on the breakpoints and stuff that the bosses have. So we'll mess around with it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But you see how the stamina consumption is like really high? And so it makes a lot more sense on like a specific kind of physical character. Oof, okay, well, gotta try that again. Or wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I get to skip all this. I think I don't have to do any of this actually now. Wait, Sans? Sans appeared? 1 second. Sans. Yeah, so I think it's just not optimal right now. I think if I had, yes, so probably if I had less ADP and more. This the other head is. I'm not going to imagine that, but sure. Why not? I'll tell you one thing, there aren't two-headed horses for a reason, you know? Like, That's not a thing for a reason. It's probably not very advantageous to life, I imagine. You don't really need more than one brain, turns out. Could be wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but... I think I get to skim all the stuff that I was gonna have to do. Look at him steal. Are you a big Toriel fan? Okay, no, wrong one. It's this one, I think. Oh, come on. They're gonna do this to me. Fudge. Wait, is it the third one? Look at this meme enemy. Stupid red phantom. Yeah, there it is. Bye-bye, Mr. Red Phantom. Actually, I can just do this. Okay, so at least I can skip all that. I didn't even know I could skip that. I thought I had to do that part, but I guess not. Okay. So now... I actually want Dork Orb for this. So I can kill these guys using it. Then... Okay, I do a spell Quartz Rune +3. That's really important. Oh, you know what I need to get? Excuse me. You know what I need to do here? I need to head back up, and I need to get Ring of Blades +3. So what we can do is we can go to Kingsgate Bonfire. We can pop out, and then we can kill the pursuers. I think they appear right here. We just head up. Oh, dark. 100% he's weak to dark. And thrust. So, it's another reason to go. Dark infusion. Oh, I don't have... Whatever, I'll just skip this. I'll just skip that. Okay, so the trick here is to we want to get one of them to despawn and the other one to stay spawned. That's the strategy. Where are they? There they are, yep. So what we want to do is we want to hit the door. Well, oh, come on. What are you doing here, bro? Oh, fudge. Oh. Please don't respawn. There we go. Oh, he does. Okay, cool. Whatever. Apparently we need to kill this guy, though, anyway. I think I goofed it up. I needed to dip in and out of that room faster. Where is it? Target shield, okay. Yeah, he's 100% weak to dark. Yeah, I think he's the only boss that's like really weak to dark. I think dark is generally kind of not that good an element, but he is, Looking Glass Knight, he's definitely weak to dark. I think. But we're gonna kill this pursuer. We're gonna try to kill a pursuer here. Go to spell, and I want flame weapon for this. You play Isaac. You can play what? Oh, are you done with the game? Did you just beat the game, bro? Did you just beat Undertale or whatever? Deltarune or whatever? Did you just straight up beat Deltarune? Is that the end? Ah, come on. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have to get this set up right. It's a really tough setup, actually. Did you beat the game in 2 hours? Is the game only 2 hours long? That's really funny. Okay. Okay. So one of them should respawn here. Yep, I got it. I got the setup. I just have to kill Pursuer. Just pray I don't die here. Well, one of the main things about power stancing, okay, is you're double dipping on a lot of your rings. Sorry, yeah, I'm not gonna parry him. I know there's a way. I know I've seen the video where he parries the Pursuer, or fudge, where he parries both Pursuers. Yeah, I've seen that definitely. But I'm not gonna do it. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Really nice seeing you. Thanks for showing me Undertale. It's a funny game. I want to play it someday. Have fun, dude. I love Isaac. I love Isaac. There it is. Now I just come back. I just reset, and he should be, and I should only have to fight the other one. And then I get Ring of Blades +2 or whatever. That's the last time I have to do that. You know what? We'll get do this. Just in case. This is like insane overkill for this. We're gonna check something actually. No, I can't. Okay. It has to be lightning. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I can do Butchery Belvine. Yeah. Yeah, I love Isaac. I don't know if if everyone in the chat doesn't know, I love the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, the Pursuer keeps chasing us because he loves us. That's right. It's not even clear. There might be more than one Pursuer. That's what I don't understand. Is there more than one Pursuer? Or is it just the one guy? Is there just one Pursuer? And does he keep coming back to life? Or is there like a whole bunch of Pursuers? That's what I want to know. But I'm never going to get an answer to that question. I've sent Miyazaki so many emails on it, and just I get no answer. So go figure. Yeah. They're really cool enemies. I love these guys. They're really awesome. You can tell they put a lot of effort into these. Yeah, I think I might end stream soon, so maybe I'll pop over. I'll spend a little bit of time in your stream once I end stream. Because I don't know if I want to stream for 4 hours straight. I feel like that's not really fair to the viewers. But I understand that people can come and go too while they're at it. But I also don't, like... I don't want to force somebody to watch. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing people to watch like 4 hours of stream. Like, I feel like that's just like not cool. So maybe I'll go to 3 hours. I'll call it. Like, anytime a streamer streams on a Saturday and they stream for like 10 hours, it always annoys me like crazy. Because it's like I would not, like... Because I'm sitting there like 4 or 5 hours watching them stream, and it's just like so exhausting. But obviously I don't think they ever intend for that to be an issue. Okay, cool. How much... Okay. Okay. Now we kill Looking Glass Knight. Yeah, maybe I'll do like 3 hours. Maybe I'll do 3 hours today. Maybe I'll go to 3 hours. So I'll stop streaming in like 40 minutes, something like that. Okay, wait, wrong direction. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go central, Drangleic. Judas. Or Isaac. She plays Judas or Isaac. I love Judas. He's one of my favorite characters. I don't think Dark Judas is as fun. Or Tainted Judas. I don't think Tainted Judas is as fun. Judas is one of my favorite characters, yeah. I also really like Cain. Cain is really cool too. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna cheese these. There's probably a setup for them, but I'm cheesing. Yeah, we're cheesing here. There we go. Is there one more? Oh, it's Titan's Lab. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of practice to get there. Although you could consider practicing that. That's actually, it's not that hard. There's some enemies that are really tough to deal with, but that's it. It's actually relatively easy. Oh no, what do I have? Oh no. Whatever, it's fine. I have Fire Weapon bound. Because of the Pursuer. So I should have Dark Weapon. Here. It's okay. Okay, now we go forward. He's like so resistant to fire. Oop. Apparently he's really resistant to fire, which I did not know. I think he's weakest to strike. But thrust is a pretty good element overall, or is a pretty good damage type overall. But I should have dark here, yeah. It's okay. Oof. Fudge. There we go. Cool. Okay, now we head down, try mana. Heckin' Shrine of Amana. This is gonna be fun. So we'll do... Where is it? Yeah, Spell Quartz Ring +3 is usually what I do for this. Probably not really necessary, but it's okay. We'll level up first. I'll put more points into ADP. Dude, Devil Deals are really good. Like, Devil Deals are really good. Devil Deals are where all, like... Devil Deals are really crazy good. You gotta, like, disconnect Isaac from like, religion, okay? It has nothing to do with real life. Straight up. Nah, it's actually alright. It's a perfectly okay area. You just have to be prepared for it. Okay, well if it's a challenge, that's a different story. Like, you're always welcome to challenge yourself. Like, feel free. Like, you can practice with angel rooms, but you should know that they're weaker. You should be fully aware that they are slightly weaker than Devil Deals. So just be aware of that. Yeah, I haven't used sorcery. Or you've never done a sorcery character in this game? Yeah, go ahead. Judas has the damage that he can probably make it work a lot better than a lot of other characters. Definitely. So if you really want to do no angel deals, or no devil deals, Judas is the character for that, yeah. Definitely. And he also doesn't have very many hearts to trade. Dark orb, and then dark weapon. Boom. Yeah, so if you want to practice angel deals, Judas is a very good character for that, 100%. You're barking up the right tree there. Okay. So now... Just... Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, and for this boss we have to use Dark too. This guy's weak to Dark. Well, he's kind of weak to Dark, but he's resistant to Fire. So for this next guy, we definitely want to be using Dark. He's like one of the easiest bosses in the game, as long as you don't screw it up, because he does hit really hard. He will one-shot you, absolutely. If you let him. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Pulse. Pulse. Oof. Honestly, I think maybe I can just run past them. Maybe. Wow, they really don't quit, huh? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run past these guys. Fudge. The other thing about ADP is it increases your sip speed. Although I don't know exactly what the breakpoints are for that. So if you drink Estus slightly faster with a ton of ADP, which is really good. Yeah. No, you're 100% correct in that assessment of things. 100%, absolutely. But they're not so hard tough if you just really know how to work them. I think they're okay. You gotta keep a cool head. Really crucial. Okay, that was lucky. Come on, guys. Fudge. Yeah, and then they kill me, but it doesn't matter because I have the bonfire. So I'm relatively good with this area, I think. Relatively. I wouldn't say I'm like amazing with this area, but this area never caused me problems on Deathless, right? So And no bonfires, deathless. This area was pretty easy. Except I don't have my dark rapier equipped yet. Yeah. I guess maybe they're weak to fire, ironically. Oh, this guy. Gotta kill this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, well, gotta try that again. Gotta try that again. That's a little embarrassing. Well, he didn't one-shot me that time. I like how there's no reason for this enemy to be here, it's just here to screw with you. Takes like a million hits to kill. Very amusing. Okay, we need to scope it out though, because we don't know in New Game Plus if they added more enemies or something, so unfortunately I gotta be a little coy here. Oop. I don't want any. Yeah, see, exactly what I'm talking about. It's literally exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, bro. Oh, come on. Ah, stupid Red Phantom. Ah, stupid Red Phantom. Stupid dumb Red Phantom. Okay, we'll give it another shot. Yeah, I have to kill him. Well, because well, there's maybe a chance I could get away with not killing this guy. Actually, I was gonna default to that being the impractical way to do things with Dark Souls 2. Sort of the problem with Dark Souls 2, actually. There we go. Like legitimately, the issue with Dark Souls 2 is it's like very impractical. I think to run past everything. Like I know it's possible, but like possible and I don't know. Saint Dark Souls 3. Yeah. So as long as I don't die to the Red Phantom, I'll go over the caster setup. Because I do have a caster setup, actually. Alright, which left or right? Hold up, give me 1 second. I gotta kill this thing. I'll look at your stream in like 1 second. Just give me just like just like 1 second. Okay. Oh. It's over? Or are you streaming a new stream? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, your old stream ended. Neither. Just pick one of them. Honestly, you can save your coins, dude. Like, you don't have to pick either of those. You can save your coins. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you can pick either one of those. Just save your, you can either pick one or you can save your coins. Because what floor are you on? Sorry, I'm helping this guy Binding of Isaac. What floor are you on, dude? Okay. You could save it for next floor. Just save it for next floor. You don't need to spend that money right now. I would definitely spend it next floor, though. Definitely next floor, though. Or at least try as hard as you can to spend those coins. But you literally don't have to take question marks like that. Like your greed mode. Like, you just don't have to take question marks. Honestly, I don't even like taking question marks in normal mode. Like, it's my least favorite thing. It's like by far my least favorite curse of all of them. I think it's the worst curse in the game. Okay, now, so we go... So we kill this guy. Sweet. Okay, so what's going to happen is a frog is going to jump out at us. I think. We just don't even run. We're not even running. Yep. We don't even have to kill that one over there. In fact, I think we might not even have to kill this one. We go through the house. I think we don't have to, I'm not sure. I think honestly we could probably go through the house instead of killing those two. Or instead of killing that last one. And they probably won't follow us. But I don't want them to fire at us from the other side. Which I think they can do. So I'm not sure about that. Okay. So now we come over here. Zap them. If we can lock on. Boom. Twinkling Titanite. We don't really. Well, we actually could use it for an ice rapier if we get one. So we want to avoid those two. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna arrow this up. Bye-bye. Yep. Just like that. Black bow. Messenger deck? Why is it messenger? Oh, okay. There's YouTube stuff. Okay. So you see, this is how you deal with this area. Although now it angers the whole hive. Yeah. So I think I pulled. Yeah. There's only so much you can do, unfortunately, for this area. Come on, please don't. No. To the house. Where are they? So yeah, okay, they won't follow into the house. Nope. One of them does, apparently. Oh yeah. Hexes. Sorceries are pretty good too, but hexes are better. Hexes, I think, are much better. Hexes are like broken. Hexes are like shattered. Like completely shattered. Like just unfair to the enemy. Basically. Yeah, that's why they nerfed them in the DLC. So if you're playing the DLC, they're not anywhere near as good. Yeah, but that's how I do it. That's usually how I do this area. And there's still one more. Well, there's two more technically, but I can ignore the next two. Yeah, sorcery is blue. Sorceries are also really strong. Yep, they're killing Harry Potter witches. That's for sure. Yep. I'm like Harry Potter in this game. I'm like Expelliarmus. Dolce and Gabbana. Hadouken. Oh, you like the color yellow? I take it. You're a big fan of the color yellow. Or you like in Miracles? I don't know. It's up to you. Like I respect that. It's not for me. But I respect it. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing fighting these enemies? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Watch. Tune. We're actually gonna do Denial here. In the 15th century. Did people like yellow back in the old days? Is that a thing? 'Cause I've never heard of that. I've never heard that people liked yellow back in the old days. That's news to me. Most people like blue. Blue is most people's favorite color. I don't much care for blue. It's not like a color I hate or anything. I like red. Red is my favorite color. Yeah, who cares? Why not? You know, let's just do something. You know what I mean? Why not? Let's just make it harder on ourselves, you know? There's only so many days you get to live in the world. May as well make them really hard and unfun. And make sure every enemy kills you in one attack. It's, you know, it's something to do. Yeah, so we run past Peculiar Kindler. No, that's too much. That's just, that at some point that's just a waste of time. Because it's gonna take a billion trillion years. So I'm not gonna do that. I respect somebody who does do that, but I wanna move on to the next video game at some point in my life. Like, fair comment, but also, you know, at some point you're not getting very much value out of your time. No, it's not. It's fine. It's really only it's passable. It's sort of almost okay, kind of. It's all right. It's all right. It's the worst infusion in the game on the worst weapon in the game, but it's okay. It's not undoable. That's for sure. It's definitely not impossible or anything like that, but I'd rather like actually like abuse the yeah, but like it doesn't mean that much in my opinion. I do have a friggin' branch. Why would I need a friggin' branch here? Like usually stamina's not that big of a problem. Usually, like, stamina is fine in this game. Okay, I'm not gonna have enough Dark Lord to kill him. There we go. Like, you have to dodge. Like, so it doesn't even matter that you have infinite stamina. And the damage is just so poor anyway. The damage is, like, really poor. Like, really tragically poor still. Sorry, it's some crappy Xbox knockoff piece of crap controller that I bought for like 40 bucks. And it's been a really good controller, but it is a really noisy controller. Yeah. I probably should have paid more and could have gotten a less noisy controller, but I didn't. I paid 40 bucks and I got like a really cool durable, like it's a really cool controller. It's this big red controller. Like, looks really awesome. But it sounds like crap, yeah, absolutely. Sorry. I don't regret my purchase, other than I probably could have spent more and could have gotten a better, a less noisy controller. But it'll break eventually. I'll run it into the ground like I ran my last. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. If you guys are annoyed by it, I'm really sorry. I don't have a way around it. I'm really sorry. I try to just avoid calling attention to it, you know, because I don't know. I should have bought a less noisy one, and if I buy another one, I'll buy a less noisy one. But I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of clicky clacky noise entirely. Like, I think it's, and my sound setup is supposed to try to like limit it. Yeah, I know. You know, it's never my ideal situation. Somebody gets really annoyed by it. There is somebody out there who's like, oh man, that sucks so bad. I feel like, well, like when I'm watching people game, usually it's not an issue for me. You know, like I'm watching a streamer or something, and it's not a problem for me either. I'm like, depending on the streamer or whatever. Yeah. So it's really nice to hear that people aren't too upset about it, but I know that some people would be annoyed by that. So if I buy another one, it will be a much quieter one. And I think a lot of people would appreciate that, and I do recognize that, but it's one of those things where that's something I need to go through the trouble of like doing, and I need to make sure I get it right. You know, like I can't just buy any controller. It has to be like the right one and stuff like that. So that's a to-do thing. You know, if I'm going to keep doing this a lot, which I intend to do, that's obviously the kind of thing that I'm looking into. Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, yeah. It's unfortunately just the price of things sometimes. You know, it's like getting rid of controller. Oop. Getting rid of like keyboard noise and stuff is really hard too. So, like my mic is positioned in such a way that I try to like minimize keyboard noise and lots of other little stuff like that, and it's still really tough to deal with. Sound engineering and like sound management stuff is very, very difficult. Like it's like shockingly difficult actually. And I've tried lots of different things for it, but it's really tough. There's no easy answer, unfortunately. But it's something I'm looking into, definitely. If you have like, if someone has like a suggestion for a controller, I'll look into it. But that's an entire other area of research I have to do. You know, it's like, how do these guys do it? I don't know. How do like these ninjas and stuff? You know, how do these like hardcore streamer guys have like perfect sound setups? And I think even they don't. I think even like big name streamers sometimes make like clicky clack noises, and there's nothing they can really do about it. But it's something I'm interested in, something I look at and I'm like, but I haven't really thought about it in a while because I've just been like focusing on DS2 and trying to enjoy DS2. Okay, so we want fire again for this boss. We need dark orbs. Well, maybe we don't need them, but we're gonna use them. Okay. You know, this is a spot I should be using the sword, the scimitar. Okay. No bells, no bell ring. Okay, I think we're fine. So you don't like your job, I take it? That's the sort of the fiction that I'm getting here. Is that when you're in the office, it's like you gotta make noise? I'm kidding. Sorry. You come off as being like a little unserious, so I assume you're making a joke or something, but... Okay, I think I can just run past here. Oop. Yeah, yep. Okay. Where is the door? There it is. Easy as pie. 1 second, let me hit the switch. Okay, I'm watching. Go ahead. Do whatever you're gonna... Oh, you got like a really crazy synergy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The boss's armor is like really high. That boss is like insane armor. So you're gonna struggle to, yeah. Oh, but you're doing good. You're doing really good there. No, I get that. I understand that. It's how it is sometimes, you know? Humor. You know? Gotta use that. Sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta laugh instead of crying, you know? It's the only way. Good job, dude. Good job. Yeah, it's a really good step. Oh, you got a seed for it? Oh, usually I don't play other people's seeds, but if it's like a really good seed, I'll take a look at it. Problem is you have Fire Mind. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, okay. You haven't done Greedier. You should get used to hard mode. Like, you don't have to, but I recommend getting used to hard mode generally. Boom. Well, the thing about hard mode is that you have to do it for all the achievements. So if you're serious about Isaac, you kind of have to. It's not even that good. Because I'm like, my physical stats are like just so crappy. Yeah, have a good night, dude. It's nice. It's always nice to see you. Okay, here we go. Boom. There we go. Yep, nice and easy. Like, there are ways I could do... I could be doing more damage, definitely. I definitely could be doing more damage. Not like that much more damage, but some more damage. Okay, now... Okay. Yeah, and so I'm gonna level up. And then we'll do... Giant Lord. We'll do Giant Lord, I guess. Or no. Yeah, we do... Or no, we have to go to Archdrain Peak. We have to go to Elia's Keep. I hate Elia's Keep. Oh, I hate Elia's Keep. Okay, yeah, now we go Dex. Wait, no. We want Strand... No. We want Dex. We want Dex here. Really, we probably want endurance, but I'll just go dex instead. I don't really need any more stamina. I think I have it covered. Here we go, Runefork Road. We're gonna fight our way through Eldi's Keep. And for this, we're gonna need dark. We're gonna go dark weapon. So we're gonna tune spells. Where is it? Dark weapon. Drop that off. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we need dark. Yeah, dark rapier. Drop that off too, because we want to be as light as we can. So when we dodge roll, we move farther and stuff like that. So I think we just ignore the Soger, I believe, because we already have the ring, and I'm not even probably going to use it really. Yeah, I'll probably end stream in like 10 minutes, by the way, guys. So everybody have a good night. When I do. Yeah, because usually when I go to 4 hours, not only is it really exhausting, but viewership starts dropping like crazy. And, you know, I don't want to be tiring people out or making them watch 4 hours of stream. I think 3 hours is a lot of stream to watch. But usually most people show up about an hour in. So, you know, my first 30 minutes to an hour is like, you know, 2 to 3 viewers, maybe 4. And then from there it go, and then like an hour in, I'll start getting 10 viewers, right? And then yeah. So I'm probably, yeah, but we'll give it another 5 minutes. We'll go another 5 minutes here, and then we'll call it a night after that. I do want to do round numbers. I'm kind of like that. I'm like, round numbers. Yeah, plus people got to go to work tomorrow and stuff, you know? So I don't want to be streaming and like getting in people's way and making it hard to go to bed and stuff like that. I get to wake up later, so I work a little bit later, and so, but at least most days, but plus it's like, you know, I mean, what's 3 times 3 times 7 or 3 times 6 is 18. Yeah, you know, streaming 10 hours a week is pretty cool. I like that. It's fun. Okay, we kill this guy. Cool. Yeah, I'd rather stream enough so that people, you know, that they're excited for the next stream, as opposed to streaming so much that people are sick of it, you know. And so, trying to find the right balance there, where I'm not streaming like way too much, so that people like, because I mean, I watch Northern Lion stuff, but I don't watch him like actually stream. I watch like the post content afterwards, where he's like funny, where he like says funny stuff. And I think it would be, yeah, but maybe someday I'll have a setup for that too, and so you won't even have to watch the whole stream. But not today, unfortunately. And then we kill, so I should still be able to kill this boss before ending stream, I think. I think I should be able to kill this boss before ending stream. If anything goes wrong, I have that bonfire. I got Dark Orb for the boss too. Okay, you know what? Actually, what we're gonna do though, where is it? What a Flame Quartz Ring. There he goes. Come on, come on, don't. There you go. Sweet. Okay, I think I can kill this boss still. Oof. There we go. Easy. Again, once again, another excuse for. Come on. Ah, fudge. I didn't get the souls for that. I think I didn't get the bonus souls. It's fine. If I can, I want to milk every boss for every atom of souls that they have on them. If I can. But it's a tough order. Okay. Yeah, and I start running out of stuff to talk about at like hour 3 too. I don't even know how these guys like Northernlion do it. I guess practice maybe. Of course, they stream during the day. They stream, which I think is probably their biggest flaw, is that they stream during the day. It's like, who's watching during the day? I guess I don't know. Some people. I guess a lot of people have jobs like that where they can watch streams during the day. But I can't. That's for sure. I don't need to talk to her. Okay, we'll level it up and then we'll call it a night. We made good progress here. We just have DLCs. We have yeah, we'll go dex. We'll go to 60 dex here. I think I'm getting some physical damage out of that. Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it right here. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. One second. Have a good night, everybody.